A few days ago, the Washington Wizards got gentlemen swept by the Philadelphia 76ers, and for the Wizards, it really doesn't mean much. I don't think they're really in a better position if they made the playoffs or if they didn't. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? So I just recorded my Elimination Knicks rebuild, and that is going to be a completely different vibe than today's video. Just because the Knicks kind of have their core they just need to add like one or two pieces, and they could maybe be in contention for like an Eastern Conference Finals. But for the Wizards, I feel like they're at a place where we're going to have to give off some pieces and possibly move Bradley Beal to get better before he's a free agent in 2022. Maybe move Westbrook if a team wants him. We do have two young players in Rui Hachimura and Denny Avdija, but that's not where your young core needs to be. It's got to be a lot better than that, and unfortunately the Wizards are going to lose as the 8th seed in 5 games. So we should have the 15th pick in the draft as the Nets beat the Nuggets in the finals. We'll have to see where the Jazz ended up wins-wise. We ended up going 42-40. So are we going to end up with the 15th pick? No, we're going to have 16. In real life, they'll have 15, but it's really not the end of the world whatsoever. So we're going to be picking at 16 here in the 2021 draft. We're going to fire Scott Brooks. We're going to keep Tony Brown. We're going to keep Robert Pack. I thought that was LaMarcus Aldridge for a second. So we got to find our next head coach here in Washington. And I think that's going to be Sam Cassell of the Philadelphia 76ers. Melvin Hunt is also an option from the Atlanta Hawks. Promote him here. Jason Kidd as well. I think I'm going to offer Melvin Hunt a deal. We'll offer Melvin Hunt a deal, and we'll also offer Sam Cassell a deal, and Sam Cassell declines anyway. So yeah, we're going to sign Hunt to be the next Washington Wizards head coach. So we kind of have to decide, like, right now, do we want to move Beal in this video? Because I mean, whoa, nothing for Beal? Okay, what about anything for Westbrook? True Holiday. I mean, like, what could I even get for Russell Westbrook? I mean, for Beal, I think I would target 2 teams. It would be the Nuggets and the Heat. I don't really want Tyler Hero in a package, but Michael Porter Jr. is somebody I think, like, the Nuggets might not want to do in real life, but in this game, it does make sense for them, and also in the grand scheme of things. So what I'm gonna, or like, would the Timberwolves trade Anthony Edwards for Bradley Beal? Maybe, probably not, but maybe. So what I'm gonna do is see if they would be interested in Beal. Actually, they might not have the cap space for this. Beal and Bertans, because I would like to package Bertans in any Beal deal to save money there. For Edwards, so they cannot afford this by 37 mil. I mean, I would be willing to take on, okay, never mind. So that would be tough. So yeah, nobody really wants Beal at the moment. So like, would the Nuggets be willing to, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I always trade Bradley Beal. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't trade Bradley Beal. I don't think the Nuggets will be able to afford this at all. They would acquire 25 mil. Yeah, I'd have to take on Aaron Gordon. I mean, maybe they accept that. Like, I'm trying to think of like another team that would want Bradley Beal. Maybe the Knicks. Maybe the Bulls do a Levine for Beal swap. Maybe the Sixers. Maxey is not big of an asset though. But yeah, maybe the Sixers trade Ben Simmons for Bradley Beal. Maybe the Celtics are willing to do Brown for Beal. Probably not, though. Memphis would love to get Beal, but I just don't think they want to part ways with Moran or Jackson Jr., so there's really nobody else that they would want. I mean, Atlanta, I would maybe think about, like, Capella and Hunter and a first. It's not terrible. Miami, yeah, but Heroes, this would have to be for after the draft. Charlotte, not a bad idea. I don't know. Dallas, I'm sure, would trade for him, but they don't really have a young player that I want that's under contract at the moment. So you know what? For today's video, we are going to be keeping Bradley Beal. Now, Russ has a player option next year. I don't know who would want Russ. Basically, we have to find the worst contract in the league. Like, maybe the Timberwolves would want to do this just to get off the D'Lo contract. I don't know. Thunder, no. Suns, if Paul was leaving, sure, but he didn't retire. Maybe the Knicks would trade for Russ. Like, maybe they would. Actually, they probably would. But I don't know if I'm going to move him now. I'd love to move Bertans, but it'd have to be in a Beal package. Beal's going to be a free agent next year. You know what? Let's just make our pick at 16, and we'll see if we move Beal after the draft, because I just don't know who would want Beal. Maybe we trade him at the deadline. I don't know. Because I'd like to trade Beal to a team that would make sense. So, Sharif Cooper's here. I feel like I would like Sharif Cooper. Henry's from Michigan State, right? Yeah. Who's Kessler Edwards? He's from Pepperdine. Okay. James Bouknight is here. I'm gonna go after Sharif Cooper. Yeah, actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go after James Bouknight, though. I could use the wing depth. So, yeah, we signed James Bouknight. Team player options, Hashimura, Gafford, and Anthony Gill. Sure, we'll bring them all back. Isaac Bongo, we're gonna let walk to free agency. Moratorium fees here. Let me see. We have no free agents of our own. I mean, we're pretty cap hit, honestly. Like, would the Cavs be willing to do, like, a Love for Bertans type trade? Let's see. We'd acquire 11 mil. We'd probably... I don't want to throw in Thomas Bryant, though. Like, if we want to make the playoffs next year, it would be tough to do that. Like, would you take Hutchison? And would you also take... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, never mind. So, do we have a mid-level exception? We kind of do. We could use the 3-point shooting in Doug. Actually, how many guys do we have for our rotation? 1. Honestly, I wouldn't mind playing Cassius Winston. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we could find 9 guys. I mean, this team's going to be kind of irrelevant next year. We might be a 9 seed. We might be a 6 seed. Hey, who knows? We could be a 5 seed. We might be a 13 seed. I don't know. Bradley Beal, we're going to just act like he's just the most loyalist player in the NBA, or the most loyal player in the NBA. I don't know why I said it like that. And he's going to re-sign with the Wizards long-term for whatever reason. I'm going to try to trade Russ next year. I don't know if that will even work. I mean, who signed Kawhi? Because if it's a good team that has another cap space, like say it was the Thunder? I don't know, maybe. So he signed with the Knicks. I mean, if I did just do a Knicks rebuild, I would maybe think about like RJ, get a couple of draft picks. But I just did a Knicks rebuild and used RJ, so I'm not going to. So we're going to send FD out on top potential. We're going to send Hashimura, and you can probably guess the last player. It is going to be James Bouknight. So here is going to be our 9-man rotation. Winston's actually not even going to play. But yeah, it's Winston, Bouknight, Bertans, and Gafford off the bench. Brian Hashimura of D-Hop, Beal, and Westbrook in this starting lineup. It would be nice if this team had Tyrese Halliburton instead of Denny Avdia. 3.5 stars, 7 seconds or less. I'm just going to stick with balance. Like I said, we could be good this year. We could be bad this year. Let's just find out, because I have no idea. All right, so not a good season whatsoever. We were the 13th seed in the Eastern Conference. John Wall's winning 6th Man of the Year for the Kings now. We have to go in a different direction. We could see if any Wizards made an All-NBA team. And Russ was phenomenal this year. 23.5 points, 10 rebounds, 8.5 assists. 36 from 3. He has increased his trade value, and I think he has some left in the tank. And we're going to look to probably trade him after he opts in. If he opts out, we're going to let him walk. And getting him for nothing does kind of suck, but we got to get this team in a different direction from here. And whoa, we had somebody make all-rookie second team. I guess that was James Bouknight. Shout out to him. We were the 13th seed, like I said. I did re-sign Bradley Beal to a 3-year extension. It tops off at about $40 million at the third season. He'll be 31 by then. We can take a look at the rest of the stats. We saw that Beal, he was really good this year. 50, 40, 90, 67% true shooting. There's Denny Avdia, Hashimura, and Bouknight all scoring 10 plus points. Our mini young core there. 21, 20, and 24. And then we got Thomas Bryant. I mean, we're looking for an upgraded center. Definitely. I'm just hoping the lottery gives us some luck, because there's a good center and a good power forward, 2 good power forwards with Baldwin and Banchero in this draft. And obviously Chet Holmgren, as LeBron and the Lakers win it all. They win in 6. So we have, oh no, that's for 2023, but our pick's going to be lottery protected, because I know the Rockets get our pick in 2023, but like I said, that's lottery protected. So where are we at here? Why don't I see our name? I am just blind. Okay, we're there at 6. So let's see. Damn, 6. I was hoping we would be at like 4, but we'll see what happens. Just don't make me fall to 8. That would suck so much. All right, so I don't think any team has hopped into the top 4 yet, which is a great sign for us, which means we won't be there at 8. And yes, the Kings stay at 8. So we're hoping who's ever at 7 stays at 7. If not, then we're going to be dropping to 7. And yes, we were supposed to be 7, but we go into the top 4, correct? Yes. This could be massive for today's video that we finish into the top 4. If it's 4, that's fine. We could also add like a JD Davis into this team. I wouldn't mind that. So are we going to be 4? We are 4. Okay, so we're going to either one of Chet Holmgren, Paolo Banchero, Patrick Baldwin, and JD Davison. So those are one of the players that I will be selecting in this draft. We're going to keep the coaches. So it's Tony Brown and Robert Pack. I can't forget for next year because they have solid ratings. I would like to bring them back. Let's go here to the NBA draft. Now we'll see who the mock drafts have us selecting. And for Draft Express, it's Chet Holmgren, Kennedy Chandler. I mean, Huntley Hatfield is there as well. And Holmgren. We'll see who falls to me at 4. I don't know if I'm going to make any trades on draft night. I don't think anybody wants Bertans still. It's a 2+1. Is it a team option or a player option? It's a... Jeez. It's got 3 years left on his deal, basically. It's a horrible contract. I think I might package him with a rush trade if anybody even has that cap space. So let's see who we take at 4 to be a next cornerstone for this franchise. So Paulo Banchero goes number 1 to the Houston Rockets. So he will not be part of our franchise team right there. Jaden Hardy goes 2. Wasn't thinking about it 2 because we do have Bradley Beal for the remainder of this video. 3 is Patrick Baldwin. So on the board here at 4 is Chet Holmgren. It would be kind of funny if I traded Beal for Thunder and to the Thunder and got both. So I got to take Chet Holmgren here at pick 4. That is a massive pickup for us. And we got our franchise center. The Wizards haven't had a good center. I can't even remember the last good center they had because like Jamison, power forward, Gortat. Who was their... Yeah, he was like their center with Wall and Beal, right? When they were making the playoffs. Jeez. Let me look it up. Because maybe there's somebody I'm completely forgetting. So Wes Unseld was more of a power forward. I guess it was Moses Malone? I don't even know. So Wes Unseld, I guess, was technically a power forward. They had Elvin Hayes, Moses Malone. Chris Webber played some of the 5. Walt Bellamy. So they had some, like, all-time centers. And then outside of those guys, it's Marcin Gortat. So, yeah. Gortat, McGee, jeez. Yeah, they haven't had a lot of good centers as of late. And we are going to look to add, Keon Brooks in the 2nd round. I can be down for that. So we are signing Holmgren and we are signing Keon Brooks, who is a 74 overall. Team player options. Russ opts out. Okay, so we're not even trading Russ. We're going to just let him walk in free agency. Hashimura, Gafford, Abdiel, we're picking up their team options. Winston, Hutchison, Gill, and Bongo, we're not giving any of those guys the qualifying offer. So we do have a little bit of cap space. I'm not going to get Randall. We'll see maybe if any of these restricted free agents fall to unrestricted because we do have some cap space, which is nice. And imagine if I didn't have Davis Bertans on the team. So we also don't really have a starting point guard. I don't know if there's going to be a point guard that's like restricted that's going to fall out. Like if Trey, Shea, Luka, they don't get offered their deals, maybe we go after them. I wouldn't even mind Jalen Brunson as our starting point guard. So we are going to renounce the rights on everybody here. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a new era here in Washington. Does Curry? Nope. Luka's the only one to sign. So we're not going to look at anybody till after moratorium. Boom, there we go. Curry goes back to the Warriors. KD and Harden back to the Nets. There's Butler. Kyrie goes to the Thunder. Levine goes to the Grizzlies. That would have been a nice pickup, but I don't really want to work with him and Bradley Beal. So Aiden's unrestricted. I would have went after Aiden. Now I wish I got JD Davison. Oh, damn it, that sucks. We could go after Jaren Jackson Jr., but I don't think I really want Triple J. We really need a point guard. And I don't want Lonzo. I kind of want to see what happens with Shea. Like, what are the odds he gets re-announced? Let's just keep waiting. I'm going to wait till, like, day 4. Because we can keep that cap, like, that max spot open for next year, too. And there he is. Shea Gilgeous is open to sign. Oh, my God. If we have Shea, Beal, and Holmgren as our big 3. Come on, give me Shea. Please, please. Yes, we get Shea. That is a massive pickup for us. So we have Beal, Shea, Hashimura, Gafford, Holmgren, Bertans. Like, yeah, we have 9 guys ready to play for next year, right? That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're good. We might be a little bit better. If we're bad, I am fine with that because our pick is lottery protected next year, correct? Like, let me just make sure. If I go to the Rockets, that is, yeah, lottery protected. So I'd kind of rather be bad next year. Okay, just looking here at training camps, we do have 3 untapped potentials to use. Holmgren might be, yeah, he's an A+. So we're going to send Hashimura. He will be in the final year of his rookie deal. We'll see if he's going to get an extension from us. We're going to send James Bouknight, and then we're also going to send Denny Avdia, as you would guess. So, yeah, Shea's going to be our point guard. Wow, he was so good for OKC. Why wouldn't they just... I don't know. I'm not even going to ask questions. I'm just going to be happy we have him. So, Gafford's going to get, like, 20. We're going to go 24 to Bouknight as the 6th man. We're going to go, like, 17 to Bertans. Keon Brooks can get, like, 12 minutes a night. Sure. Actually, no, we'll give him 15. And then we got 4 minutes left over. We're going to go 35 to those guys. We're going to go 30 to Holmgren. Let's make sure these guys get 30 32. We have 4 minutes left, so let's go 31, 31, 31, and we'll go 36 to Beal. So yeah, that will be it for me. We are coming in at 15th in the power rankings. Not bad. 3.5 star balance. I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and we'll see if we make the playoffs or we're back in the lottery. So we finished as the 10th seed this year, a little bit better, but still not in the playoffs, which means we get to keep our first round pick. We get Rookie of the Year. I really love this big three with Beal, Shea, and Holmgren. And I'm not saying we're going to get lucky. Hey, when he's back on the Pistons. Davion Mitchell. Look at him being a beast in this game. I like to see that. But yeah, as I was saying, like, we're going to probably have like the 12th or 11th pick going into the lottery, which is fine. We're not going to get a stud unless we get really lucky again, which I doubt is the case. But I like where this team is headed and how we've moved on from Russ, and we get the Rookie of the Year in Holmgren, and we have this big three that we can kind of build around. So Beal and Shea, 24 points and 25 points respectively. Beal at 6 assists, 51, 45, 86 splits. Shea 7 assists and 52, 44, 82 splits. He had a true shooting of 68. Beal had a true shooting of 66. They were both studs for us this past season. Rui Hachimura, 14 points, 5 rebounds. He was really good. Do I bring him back? I don't know. We'll see how much he's asking for. There's Book Knight. There's Denny Avdia, who averaged 4 assists, shot 34 from 3. Not bad. Bertans, okay, so I gave him a 1-year player option, which negates his next, or not next year, because that next year was guaranteed anyway, so the following year, so it's only 1 more bad year, which means, hey, maybe a team will take that on draft night. I don't know. I'm still going to look to possibly move him. We'll see who wins the 2023 NBA Finals, and it is going to be the Bulls over the Suns in 5. So we'll see what happens in the lottery here. We have the projected, 13 picks, so we're probably going to stay there. I don't get that lucky twice in a row, and especially that lucky to go from 13 into the top 4. So yeah, we're picking there at 13. So it was Robert Pack, and I kind of forgot who the other assistant coach was. So let me just go out and sign who is my assistant GM, Owen Masters, the boy, and then let's get a different assistant coach. It could be Chauncey Billups. Welcome to Washington. So it is the NBA draft time. We do have the 13th pick. We could look to trade the pick. I mean, maybe. Wow, Drew Holiday didn't even play at all last year. Damn. All right, so the Minnesota Timberwolves are looking for some shooting, so I'm going to trade them Davis Bertans on his expiring, but it's like $4 million at the end of the next year, so it's basically his big contract expiring. And then we're getting a 2024 top 3 protected first-round pick from the Nuggets, so I'll see you guys with who I take with the 13th pick. All right, so I ended up taking Shai Odom there. He's a 78 overall, so I thought it was an absolute steal to get him there. And we got Chip Ryan with the 51st pick. Book Knight of Dion, Keon Brooks picking up their options. Porzingis opts out. I mean, imagine getting him as our power forward. That would be pretty sweet. I don't know. Do we have money? No, we're like 10 off from getting possibly Kristaps, because we are paying Beal and Shea all that money and Holmgren. So at this current moment, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, we could say 5, 6, 7 guys under contract. We could go out and get Gafford and Hachimura. That would be 8 and 9. I don't know if this team can, like, really go to the playoffs. I mean, who else could we get, though? Because they got $11 million in a cap hold, and we have about, 22? So we have about $11 million to go out and sign somebody else. So I'm just going to wait before I renounce the Reds. And I guess we would have $13 million if I don't decide to bring back Gafford or find his replacement. And Hachimura is about to take a deal from the Kings. I know he was really good last year, but we're not going to give him $30 million a year. We're going to renounce his rights and let him sign with Sacramento. And we're going to look to pick up Jeremy Grant on a 3-year deal, here in free agency, and boom, there we go. We get Jeremy Grant. I don't know if he completes this team. Gafford, I don't want to give $20 million a year to Daniel Gafford. So I'm going to sign Mike Muscala to a 1-year deal, and we're going to renounce the rights on Gafford. Boom, there we go. So we're set for next year. I think we can make the playoffs just to take that next step. So here is our player progression. We have 2 90s. Chet's at an 87. Everybody else went up, which is nice to see, because we don't have our first round pick next year, so I would like to make the playoffs. I'm going to use one of our untapped potentials on Shai Odom. I'm going to use another one on, I would use it on Jeremy Grant, but he's 29. Damn, he's 29. We're going to use it on Book Knight, and we're going to use it on Denny Avdia. All right, so here is going to be the starting 5. The backcourt is Shea and Beal. We got Avdia at the 3, and then the front court is Grant and Holmgren. The bench is James Book Knight, Shai Odom, Keon Brooks, and Mike Muscala. Fairly young besides Mike Muscala. System proficiency is still 3.5 star balance. We'll go to 4 stars, 7 seconds this year. We are coming in at 17th in the power rankings. I think this team could finally make the playoffs for the first time in this video. And boom, there we go. We finish as the 2 seed at the end of the season. Luka takes home MVP. And yeah, oh wow, Jaden Hardy's really good. He's really good. But our first season like trying to make the playoffs. We get the 2 seed. Killian Hayes takes home All-NBA first team. Do we get one of our Wizards? Yeah, we get Chet Holmgren on All-NBA second team as a second-year player. No Shea or Beal. Yeah, there's Jeremy Roach. I've told you the whole weird facade about Jeremy Roach. I think 2 videos ago in the Celtics one. So our rookie did not get here in the all-rookie teams. Who was our rookie again? It was, Shai Odom, right? Yeah, it was Shai Odom. So we end up as the 2 seed. We're taking on the 7-seeded Celtics. They have added Caleb Love and Spencer Dinwiddie to their team in their backcourt. They've also added or brought back Enes Kanter. Okay. Darius Garland, Aaron Nesmith, couple Vanderbilt guys off the bench. Wow, I'm actually kind of impressed. I noticed that. Campaign, Peyton Pritchard and Gallo. And then taking a look at our stats throughout the year. Beal, 23 points, 6.7 assists, 51, 41, 94 splits. There's Shea, 22 points, 4.7 rebounds, 8 assists, 50, 43, 81 splits. There's Chet, averaging a double-double, and 6 assists, 38 from 3 as well. Jeremy Grant, 15.4 points, 3.2 boards, 39 from 3, 82 from the line. And then you got Book Knight, Avdia, Shai Odom. Shadow wasn't too bad. Avdia will be a restricted free agent at the end of the year. And then we got Keon Brooks and Mike Muscala, really led by the big 3. And Jeremy Grant's been very good for us. So I guess technically I should have just brought back Hashimura because he's a lot younger, putting up a similar statistical output. But it is what it is. Let's see what happens against the Celtics. We're up 3-1. And boom, we win in 5. The only game we lost was Was it game 1? Yeah, it was game 1 by 8 points. So in this series, Beal averaged 28 and 7. Oh my god, he had a true shooting percentage of 72%. Jeremy Grant averaged 18 points. He was very good. Okay, Chet Holmgren, very good as well. James Bouknight playing like our 6th man. And Shea was solid. And then there's Shai Odom as well. Did the Kings make the playoffs? They did. So Rui Hachimura is playing in the 2nd round. He's currently coming off the bench. For the Kings, he's making a lot of money. And I noticed they also had a couple other guys that are probably making a lot of money. So I kind of want to see what the Kings salary cap table looks like. So they're paying, oh no, I got to go to, where the heck is the Sacramento Kings? There they are. So they're paying Fox and Hashimura, that's it. Or Alonzo's on a 1-year deal. Tavion Kinsley, not a lot. Jalen Durant and like Halliburton, not a lot either. And Kendall Brown, wow, that's a nice core though. It's a really nice core. But do they really need Fox, Lonzo, and Halliburton? I feel like Lonzo and Halliburton are very similar players. Battle of the Southeast here in the 2nd round. We got at least 1 team from each division. You got Atlantic and Central up there. So we're taking on LaMelo, Adrian Griffin, Gordon Hayward, Triple J. Gonna regret me not signing him. Harold, Washington, Herter, and Holmes. So we'll see what happens then. We are the 2 seed. I don't feel good about going up against LaMelo, but we are tied 2-2. Game 1, we won by 7. Game 2, we ended up losing by 12. Okay. Game 3, we ended up losing by 16, but we did win Game 4 by 9. All right, huge Game 5. In the next series, we didn't have a lot of luck with Game 5s, and that luck carries over. Oh, we lost by 2 points in overtime. All right, Game 6 against the Charlotte Hornets. Can we maybe force a Game 7? Good first half. Good first 3 quarters, yes. We're blowing them out. We beat them by 20. Beal with 35. Shea with 31 and 7. Holmgren with almost 30 and 10. And here we are, Game 7, division rivals. Not a good first quarter, but we come back there in the 2nd, come back there in the 3rd. We're up by 13, up by 12, and we're going to end up beating the Charlotte Hornets in 7 games. Beal was an absolute menace in that series. Yeah, he averaged 27 points in those 7 games. He shot 54, 44, 97. Okay, wow. So we're taking on the Knicks, who got Butler, Quickly, Barrett. They did sign Kawhi, and they got Aiden. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. They got Obi Gafford, Zion Cruz, Alperen Sengun, and Alec Burks. Then you got the Pels versus the Mavericks. You got Luka versus Zion over there. So game 1 against the Knicks, we pick up the victory. Let's go. If we can actually, I'm not jinxing it. I'm not saying anything. 1-1. I feel like every one of our series is going to be competitive. Besides, I guess game 1 or round 1. But we end up losing game 1 in that series. So let's just get back to this. Win by 13 here in game 2. Come on, or game 3. We're 1 game away from going up 3-1. And boom, there we go. That is massive. Yes, we beat him by 47. Chet Holmgren had a triple-double. Book Knight with 36, and we should be able to beat them, right? Boom, we beat him in 5. We beat him by 28 points. Book Knight with 31. Shea with 27. Beal with 27. And in the conference finals, James Bouknight averaged 18.4 points. He was pretty good. So we got the Dallas Mavericks, a 1 seed versus a 2 seed. They have added Huntley Hatfield. Oh, wow. He fell to 11. Damn. They still have KP. Honestly, this team's not great outside of Luka, but we do lose game 1 by 3 points. Ugh. Don't go down too well. Damn it. I knew that was going to happen. All right. Luka drops a 48-point triple-double. And there's the series. Okay, never mind. We were just not even going to be okay. It was even going to be a fight. We get swept. Embarrassing. But hey, I guess at least we went to the NBA Finals. We're going to run this team back once again. I'll probably pay Denny Avdia a lot of money. The Rockets will be getting our pick at 27. It will be a very short offseason as, yeah, we ended up... Oh, wait, we had a first-round pick. Oh, from the Nuggets. Isaiah West, okay. Picking up the options on Holmgren and Book Knight. Not going to do it on Chip Ryan. Do we have any free agents besides or Keon Brooks? Okay, I guess we have Jordan Bell. He was a Wizard once before. No, he wasn't? Oh, maybe not. I thought he was a Wizard after he left Golden State, but I guess it was Minnesota or Memphis. So Denny will just match whatever he gets, and I don't know if I'm going to bring back Keon Brooks because we can go. Maybe I should just run this team back. Oh, but no, Muscala leaves too. So let's sign Kevin Birch to a 1-year deal. We're also just going to pay Denny Avdia because this is the final year. And I won't be able to afford to bring back Keon Brooks, which kind of sucks. Just kidding. Keon Brooks came back on the qualifying offer, so never mind that. He will be in our rotation once again. Let's hope this team can go back to the finals and win it next year. Alright, so here is the starting 5, same as last year. Bench will look a tad bit different. Just no Mike Muscala. We're adding in Kem Birch. System proficiency is going to be 4 stars, 7 seconds or less. Let's go out and win the 2025 NBA Finals. We get the 1 seed and Melvin Hunt gets Coach of the Year. Chet Holmgren was on an All-NBA first team, and we get Chet on an All-NBA third team. This has to be the year. This is a year where I'm not going to have any stress, right? So we're going to just go to the player stats. We'll see who did well, who didn't. I'm not going to mess with the rotation at all. Ashton Hagans from Kentucky did something. He scored 7 points 1 game. Okay. So, like I said, I'm not going to give myself any stress. We're taking on Philly in round 1. They still have Simmons. They don't have Embiid. They have Clint Capella. They have Kemba. I'm just going to close my eyes. We're going to simulate the round, and I know we're not going to lose. Boom. Oh!